of producers. Let the people know who all was there participating this past Saturday.
Respect to my man P Easy, know what
P
I'm saying?
Easy, what up?
Heavy Artillery, Born Naturals, know what I'm saying?
Born Naturals.
Then we had my man, know what I'm saying, GK, the
GK,
groundskeeper, know what I'm saying?
Groundskeeper. What up?
Busting it up on the MPC-1.
Yes,
Then we
sir.
had, my man with the plan on the other side of the fan, Prince, rocking,
You know
chilling,
it.
breaking them down, know what I'm
Angry
saying?
Hearts was in the
Actually
building,
broke
Ship
me down.
Town.
I got a knee brace on right now over this fool playing them old crazy tracks, man. Had me dancing like I'm in my 20s. And then, myself, Jack Analog, you know what I mean?
Got
And
you.
we put on a good show, man. I was really proud of how everybody showed up and showed out, man. And, we had some people that was watching us that are not average fans, you know what I mean? They make music and they deal with some people, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? They
right,
ain't just no regular degulars, right?
right.
And for them to give that, that reverence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, that meant that really meant something.
that did. True indeed. I think for me, it was the camaraderie first and foremost, that brotherly connection, that that common ground as producers first and foremost, but then just I was able to enjoy the variety, right? Knowing that each person brought something different to the table, which made that even more inspiring uh, for me. And that was my key takeaway was, the camaraderie and just the variety that, in certain arenas, you get kind of one type of particular sound that's kind of similar. So you might have a large gathering, but the sounds become similar, specifically in a genre of hip hop. And I just love the fact that we kind of touched all areas, and that was real dope to me.
Yeah,
Um,
and I think that's what I kind of didn't see, and that's what I kind of wanted to have as a part of plug and play. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, you just plug in and play. You know what I mean? You
right,
got 3 minutes. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You don't not bound by nothing. You know what I mean? Just
right,
have good quality music. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Good quality. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's all we care about. Like, yeah, and I know that all the producers involved have a high level understanding on that level. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm telling all you guys out here in VA, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you know, I don't trap, drill, EDM, or house, techno, or some experimental. You know what I mean? If you working on something that you think we want to hear that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
I
want
think
to
I
hear
think
that.
that's the key thing right there. And then for me also, the second thing takeaway was that not only am I in a peer group, but I'm also able to, you know, in my environment, my mixing environment, I know what my room sounds like. I know what my car sounds like. I know what my earbuds and my phone sound like. But then to have a PA system to test on, to kind of go like, okay, I need to go back like I had to and be like, okay, well, -9 Lufs ain't really where I need to be at. And I think we had that conversation like -9 Lufs, -8.5 is normally how I send a beat for a writer so that they can uh lay reference tracks, but in this environment I got to realize that there's not a vocal going in it, so I can kind of push it up to get closer to -7 lufs. So and I don't want to get too technical with that, but just from a mastering level to make sure that everything's right there uh in their face, but not to the point where uh it's painful. So that was something that was another key takeaway and another thing that I can share with people. Hey, you can come here and you can really kind of test what your sound sounds like in real time in a real space. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I think that was key.